Hey, Forex Militia. Alright, this is Percival, and I'm basically looking at the markets today, getting a good read. Maybe I can help you make some better trades this week. And looking at the way how the markets are looking, this is Monday, August 31st, 2020. And it looks like the market is right now in a risk on. It's about 11 a.m. It's 10:57. So looks like the market is in a risk on. As you can see, the Aussie, the CAD, and the Kiwi are all at the top, and the dollar and the yen are taking big losses. That's on the medium term. On the longer term, like I said, this is more like, I guess, the daily, the 4 hour. This is more weekly, and as you can still see, the dollar and the yen are still at the bottom. Bitcoin is down there too. I'll go over some of that also, but the gold is still at the top. So as you can see, here's the Kiwi, here's the Aussie, and here's the CAD. These are pretty much the risk on currencies. And then you have the euro and the pound. Alright, so with that, I'm going to go into sentiment. Take a look at sentiment. And gold right now here on this platform, FXBook, it says that most of the retail traders are long. So this sentiment indicator is basically use contrarian. So if the retail traders are long, then the positioning should be short. We go opposite of where the retail traders are basically going. Let's see, the DAX, okay. The dollar yen, here it is, the dollar yen. Now this right here is 42.57. This is actually neutral. I don't know if you know that, but that's neutral. Things like the euro pound, this is also neutral. Now that's on this platform, FXBook, but I also look at my FXBook also. So over here, the dollar yen is, unlike the other site, 62 to 38, long to short. So this is saying that on this site that most of the retail traders are short. Okay? With the euro pound, which is down here, this again is also saying this is neutral. It's basically mixed. So that's nothing. And then over here, the gold is mixed also. It's in the middle. So gathering from those two sites, you would definitely say that the whole of the whole picture of currencies and metals is right now pretty much mixed. There's no real defined direction of which way the market is going. So let's go look at the charts. Let's see what the charts are telling us. On Bitcoin, I saw something here that might actually be something. Looks like like a head and shoulders is basically forming. Let me see, and I don't know if I can put an arrow. You can see. It's interesting. I can't put it right. No, I can't. Okay, so the head is there. The shoulder is here. And the other shoulder is here. I guess I'll get a pen or something. I do have Epic Pen, but I didn't load it up. So Alright, so here's your two shoulders, here's your head, and here's your neckline. So something that I learned years ago is when you have a head and shoulders, you basically measure from the top of the head down to the neckline, and you can measure out the distance of the trade where it's basically going to go to. So I need to do this and change this to array. Let's shorten that up. Alright, so that right there, and then this down to here. So it looks like this will be here and to there, to 97.10. Looks like if this comes back down and breaks this neckline, then Bitcoin is going to fall to about 97.10. Okay, now that's on the downside, but what this is really looking like is, because it's above the 200, it's above the 50, it looks like this could actually be a pullback. And with the way how I do my targets with the Fibonacci extension, this could be a what I call a BBD, right? A big bang dip. So the target that I would target if it goes up is here at the 100, 143. That would be the target if it actually goes up. But right now, I'm not sure. I would have to see if it breaks this neckline. The target is 97.10. If it actually continues to go up and it actually closes here, and this MACD actually goes positive, then most likely the target will extend higher to 14,143. Alright, that's Bitcoin. This here, gold. I know I got a lot of lines on here, but they all serve a purpose. Alright, so let's just go back here. These lines, you know what? I'm going to take some of them off. Let me just take off one of these extensions. Okay. Take that expansion also, and I'll draw it again. Alright, so what we have here is we have gold looking like it's basically going to go long for me, because it's above the 200, it's actually above the Wada Attar pivot, and the MACD is above the zero line. So we've got the pullback, and this is looking like it's going long. Now the sentiment I also add in there. I put that in there also because that gives me a the contrarian view of which way the retail traders are going, and usually the smart money will go the opposite direction. So this is really just going to be just flat, really flat, pretty much flat. Okay, so 1 second. Now with this is oil. Oil has been pretty daggone smart. It's just been going up this way. There has been no break. I did not take this trade. I'm just watching it, watching how far it goes, because when it made the moves all the way back in April to where it was the low. After that low, it continued to go. It rallied and it just continued to go higher. That's something. I'm not really watching that. I mean, I'm watching it, but I am not trading it. That's what I really mean. Okay, so now let's go to some of the other ones, like it's not even on here. Yes, it is. There it is. The Euro Pound. The Euro Pound has targets as far as using my BBD BBR. This is a BBR, and this actually went up, and now it actually came down. It hit this first target. Usually I also trade the 1618 on the Fibonacci extension, and then here, this is the second target here. I also trade what I believe is a breakout of this here, this blue line, which is called the support and resistance Barry. That is what I normally trade. All right, so the interesting thing is it is above this 200, but it did go below the 50. The MACD is negative. It's below the 0 line. And the sentiment, as we looked at it, is not positive or negative, really. On FXBook, I believe, let me just look at it again. What do we have here? For the euro pound, there you go. It is mixed. Over here on FX, it is, wow, it's almost going, it is almost going long. The retail trades are almost going long. So this would actually be going negative or short. Okay, so that's just a little look-see at some of the things that I'm looking at. Bitcoin, gold. Let's go over the yen real quick, the dollar yen. The dollar yen is in pretty much a consolidation. It's not really going anywhere. It's pretty flat. These are the daily charts, by the way. These are the daily charts. I'm trading off of the daily charts. And over here, we have the sentiment on FX Blue at pretty much neutral. And over here on FX, on my FX book, it is actually long. So it would basically go negative. So with that, I would actually not trade that, because also if I take this into account, the price action and my indicators, I would not take that trade. So with that, I'll say knowledge is power. Be power hungry. Power to the people. Parsifal out. Hope you guys have a great trading.